Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory that just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Georgia's offense will get the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams had two.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete to the left. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So UCF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Connection to the right. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And the quick shuffle pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's just the force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take them away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lets it fly. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Spins away from the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds his man. It's sacked. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
He'll keep it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completes it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged out of the air. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field trace. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you.
He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give from the gun. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to pull his way in. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Knights want to move quickly. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Knights! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the marker. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The Dogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give on the counter. Picks up the first down. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, and create some momentum.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one came in hot and it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the upright. Knights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the running game on the last couple of snaps. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Knights line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. He leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, couldn't throw to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And the pummeling has started. Unit on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that sack.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Works the middle of the field. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Using the quick game. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets down to the 41. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Smashes in between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep.
Man, I love when defenses have a plan and they know what they're going to get. They see the jet sweep. They're not caught off guard. Nice job setting the edge, rallying, running to the football, and
breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Knights are on the move. On the run. It's set. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Off-play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Unloads quickly. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Love working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.